Days of Our Lives Spoilers Weekly Update January 5-9, Dimitri crashes Leo and Javi's wedding. Salem's social calendar has seen its fair share of chaos, explosions, amnesia, returns from the dead, but rarely does it host an event that promises both the sublime beauty of a union and the potential for its brutal, public undoing. This week, from January 5 to 9, the focus shifts to what should be a joyous celebration, the wedding of Leo Stark, Greg Reichardt, and Javi Hernandez, Nicholas Baruti, but in Salem, happiness is never a guarantee, it's merely the calm before the storm, and this particular storm has a name, Dimitri von Leuschner, Peter Port. The very idea of a Leo and Javi wedding is a testament to the redemptive, if wildly unpredictable, heart of Days of Our Lives. Leo, once Salem's most gleeful agent of anarchy, has undergone a profound transformation. His love for Javi, a kind and grounded journalist, has softened his sharp edges without completely dulling his signature wit. Javi represents stability, honesty, and a love Leo never believed he deserved. Their relationship has been a quiet, steady flame in a town of raging infernos, making their decision to marry feel both earned and achingly vulnerable. The spoilers suggest a ceremony filled with genuine emotion, perhaps even a moment where Leo's usual sarcasm cracks to reveal the raw, hopeful man beneath. Javi, ever the anchor, is ready to build a future free from the ghosts of Salem's past. But Dimitri is a ghost who refuses to stay buried. Last seen being led away in handcuffs after his tangled web with Megan Hathaway and Stefan Demera unraveled, Dimitri's sudden re-emergence is the definition of a spoiler alert shocker. His connection to Leo is ancient history by Salem standards, yet fraught with unresolved tension and manipulation. Their past relationship was a complex dance of convenience, attraction, and mutual scheming. For Dimitri, Leo was both a pawn and a partner in crime. For Leo, Dimitri was a dangerous addiction, a symbol of the high-stakes, morally flexible life he is now trying to leave behind. Dimitri crashing the wedding isn't just a dramatic entrance, it's a full-scale existential assault on Leo's new identity. Imagine the scene. Vows about to be exchanged. A room filled with wary but supportive faces, expect cameos from the usual suspects, likely including a protective Kate Roberts, Leo's mother, and perhaps a bemused Sonny Kuriakis. The air is thick with a hard-won peace. Then, the doors swing open. Dimitri's presence will land like a physical blow. Is he free? Did he escape? Was he released on a technicality, or is he there on some form of twisted parole? The spoilers are deliciously vague on the mechanics, focusing instead on the cataclysmic impact. His mere appearance is a question shouted into the sanctity of the ceremony. Is this who you really are, Leo? Or are you just playing house until the next big score? This isn't merely about romantic jealousy, this is about destiny. Dimitri represents the path of chaos, of sleek suits and dangerous deals, of a life lived in shades of gray. Javi represents home, truth, and the courageous choice to be loved for one's authentic self. Leo stands at the altar, literally at a crossroads, with these two embodiments of his possible futures staring each other down in the aisle. The fallout potential is immense. Here are the threads that could unravel. 1. The secret that could destroy trust. What if Dimitri isn't just there to make a scene? What if he holds a card he hasn't yet played, a secret about Leo, perhaps from the early days of their association, that Leo has kept buried from Javi? A final, hidden con or a moment of betrayal that contradicts the man Javi believes he is marrying. Dimitri's revelation could be a grenade rolled right to the foot of the altar. 2. The unfinished business. The electricity between Leo and Dimitri was never simple, there was a dark synergy there. Dimitri's return could ignite a dangerous spark of the old Leo, the quick-thinking, silver-tongued survivor. Will a part of Leo be exhilarated to see him? That internal conflict, the seductive pull of a past self, could be the most dangerous threat of all. 3. The ripple effect on Salem's power structure. Dimitri's freedom, however temporary, has implications far beyond this wedding. His history is tied to the Demeras, to Megan, to crimes that shook the town. His reappearance will send shockwaves through the Salem PD, likely putting Commissioner Rafe Hernandez, Javi's brother, on immediate high alert, and could reopen old wounds for Stefan and Gabby. This wedding crash isn't an isolated incident, it's the first domino in a new chain of events that could destabilize the entire town. 4. Javi's crucible. This is also Javi's moment. The journalist, used to uncovering stories, now finds his own life as the headline. How will he react? With righteous anger? With hurt confusion? Or with a steadfast determination to fight for the man he loves? His response will define not only their relationship but his own place in the volatile Stark family dynamic. The genius of this spoiler lies in its emotional precision. It moves beyond simple melodrama into a profound character study. Leo Stark's journey from villain to troublemaker to, possibly, a man truly in love, is one of the show's most compelling modern arcs. To threaten that hard-earned growth not with a new enemy, but with the living, breathing embodiment of his former self, is brilliant storytelling. It forces Leo to choose, once and for all, which man he wants to be. As the week unfolds, expect heart-pounding confrontations, devastating dialogue, and the kind of high-stakes emotional theater that only Days of Our Lives can deliver. The wedding of Leo and Javi was supposed to be a celebration of love winning over chaos. Instead, chaos, in the form of a perfectly tailored Dimitri von Leuschner, has arrived to RSVP. Hell no. Will the ceremony end with a pronouncement of husband and husband, or with shattered glass and shattered hearts? Will Leo choose the stability of Javi's love, or will the dangerous allure of his past prove too intoxicating to resist? Tune in this week, because in Salem, the most important vow isn't, I do, it's, what happens next.